is Punjab Kings. And Punjab Kings have Sam Curran, who's been the player of the tournament for the T20 World Cup. So, Adi, what are the chances with Dhawan being captain now?
No, like if they're definitely in my bottom five and probably bottom three also, because they've kind of messed up the whole balance they had. Like the team now doesn't look as strong. Bairstow is injured, right? And also Dhawan's captaincy, I've seen enough at Sunrisers to kind of not be a fan of it. So he's very like reactive. I don't think he can command the team with like serious tactics and all that. But I think in the back room they've got Trevor Bayliss. Correct me if I'm wrong. So he's the coach and he's like the brains behind it. Having said all that, I don't know. Like I don't see that Punjab Kings had the best chance to qualify, which was last season. Like they had like a very solid team. Mayank was there. All the foreign players were firing and like they were in form. This season, Bairstow is not there. Mayank's gone somewhere. You've got Sam Curran, who has played in the IPL. Fine, he had the great World T20, but I don't know if he will have a great IPL. Like he might have a good IPL, but not necessarily like the best or like purple cap sort of thing. So yeah, I'm not getting good vibes overall. Like you have Arshdeep, so they have like a decent quality, but I see them like collapsing like last season again. That's the problem. I don't see them, consistently putting up like 160, 180. Last season, that was their challenge, and I don't see the team doing that well. But we said that of Gujarat, and look how they proved us wrong. So let's hope they prove us wrong. But right now, at least, I keep them in my bottom five.
And Sanjay, Punjab gives me that Sunrisers vibe 2-3 years ago, right? They have good overseas players: Sam Curran, Liam Livingstone, Kagiso, Rabada.
Yeah.
And then you have Indian contingent, which is what is the weak area: Rishi, Dhawan, Harpreet, Brar. Arshdeep Singh is the only strong contender, but then Shahrukh Khan, who's not been in the form. So still rebuilding phase, I believe these guys are in.
I mean, if you're trying to rebuild during a 3-year cycle of IPL, I think you're in trouble already. I mean, Punjab, irrespective of who they have in their team, it's one franchise where the players seem to underperform, and it's directly linked probably to how the management treats the players. You look at Mayank Agarwal, you surely had to give him another go. If not the captain, at least retain him in the squad or try to buy him back, because he is very difficult to find an Indian player who'd be playing in the top 3, 4 with quality. So I mean, Punjab, I'm not a big fan. Even if Livingstone is one guy who would probably have some explosive innings, but as a unit, whether they click or not, Dhawan's captaincy, he might give you another 500 run season, but whether that's helping the team progress with a lot of strong teams around, I think that'd be a challenge. Again, I think like in previous seasons, they're not necessarily playing all games at Mohali. They're playing a few games outside, just like Rajasthan as well. But no, I don't see them qualifying in the top.
Probably in the bottom 4, but just a couple of things. I mean, I think they've done from whatever that was available, from whatever it was possible. I think they've done some right moves. Dhawan being made the captain. I think Mayank Agarwal was not worth 14 CR. I mean, however good the batsman he is. To Punjab Kings credit, right? They released him and they tried to get him back. They, I think, went up till 6-7 CR before Hyderabad took him. So to their credit, probably the thinking was right. Still, all is not lost. Bairstow is a big blow to them. I'm not sure of the replacement. I think I forgot the name of the player. They have already announced the replacement. So I think Liam Livingstone and Kagiso, Rabada, Sam Curran have to perform big time. Maybe Rajapaksa has to play that role. He did showed glimpses last year. All in all, a good team. See, Dhawan is a decent captain at least. You will never have a problem of your captain underperforming and your captain's position is not safe in the team, which probably happened with Mayank Agarwal last year, right? So that will never happen with Dhawan. He might be a bad captain, but his position in the team would never be questioned. So all in all, from whatever is available to them, I think they've done decently. But yeah, I don't see them in the top 4.
It does look tough for them, but Sikandar Raza, Adi from Zimbabwe, will he make a difference?
It's going to be tough because we saw in the World T20 as well, he did really well against like the lower ranked associate nations. But when it came to India, South Africa, Pakistan, they did well, I think. But he didn't like.
But you
have
mentioned
to-
lower rank, right? So
Yeah, that's what. So exactly. So it's tough. I don't know how he can get into the playing 11 also. It's tough.
Yeah, top 4 overseas में तो मुश्किल है.
Yeah, because you've got Rabada, um, you've got Rabada, Rajapaksa. You probably want to play in place of like Bairstow because your batting is not that strong.
You have Tikshana as well, who will. Oh,
Correct.
actually, Tikshana is CSK.
CSK. So you have
Yeah.
Liam Livingstone, Rabada. So see, you've got to play Rabada, Livingstone, and Sam Curran. Let's put it that way, right? You're your high quality players, and then Punjab. If you want to put like what is their strong and weak strength, probably their batting is like the weaker strength, right? Like from an Indian listing standpoint. So you probably have to then be forced to play Rajapaksa as an opener or like in the top order. So then it leaves not much space for Hassan Raza to come in, right? So that's going to be the challenge. Rahul Chahar was okay, but he wasn't like great. That's the point, right? So he wasn't like Chahal or Bishnoi who did really well. He did okay. So that is the challenge they'll face. I think we are writing them off, but let's hope they prove us wrong. Like it would be good to have eggs on faces and like Punjab lifting their first trophy. You never know.
Well, those eggs I don't think are manufactured yet. So I'm with you guys that Punjab will make it tough.